Sazama, we want to start the third sessions. And we start with the first one, which is digital principles of group formation for improved vegetable production. And it will be handled by Dr. Peter Okwala. I would like to recognize the presence of the gentlemen of the press. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Thank you. Please, let's appreciate them. And also, we would like to recognize the presence of people from Central Office of Research. You are welcome. We appreciate you.
Within the next few minutes, we are going to interact together. Look at what we can do around digital principles of group formation for improved vegetable production. We'd like to welcome you to the presentation on optimizing vegetable production in Nigeria through digital principles of group formation. This presentation will explore the potential of digital tools in revolutionizing agricultural practices in Nigeria. Nǹkan méjì là ń sọ. A fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wọ́n ti fún lórúkọ kan. Wọ́n ní the man that doesn't like to work alone, want to work together. A fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa how can we work together? Then using the window of digital principles. I will not go into the tools. We have I will not go into the communication aspects because we have different resource persons to máa wá ṣàlàyé, but basically how do we look at the window of digital principles using when we say digital principles or when we say digital, I mean digital, the word digital, what's the first thing that comes to mind about digital? Online. Online, that is the phone, online phone, oh yeah, computer, technology car. Okay, thank you very much. So let us put all those things together: online, computer, phone, technology. Afẹ́ wo báwo la ṣe lè lo gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá a sọ yẹn to form a group, not just a group but a vegetable network that will put money in our pockets. Digital group formation refers to the process of using digital technologies to connect and organize farmers into collaborative networks. Gbogbo wa gbà tí à ń ṣe introduction lẹ́kan, I listened. A good number of us are planting vegetables. And for some that are not planting directly, we are processing. Somebody said I'm processing vegetable, meaning that we have actors along the agricultural value chain. Ṣé níbi tí a lo agriculture dé ní Nàìjíríà báyìí? A lè dá wà. You cannot work alone. Agriculture has gotten to a point where as individuals you cannot work alone. Why? Because agriculture is evolving. You recall that 30 years ago, tá bá fẹ́ bá àwọn èèyàn wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìlú Òkun, a máa lọ náìtì àbóṣogbo kọ́lá lọ ni, àbí? A lọ post office, ó wà náà níbí náà because nílọrin post office làwọn máa lọ, a lọ náìtì lọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Ògbà tó tún di bí 20 years back now, 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, àtúnú àwọn fòkòtò àti ní smartphone gbà yẹn o, àwọn Nokia, àwọn Sendo, ẹni Nokia, Motorola, at least àwọn tó hello, so ògbà tó tún di bí 10 years ago ṣe àti ní smartphones, Android, oríṣiríṣi báyẹn. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé the world is changing, the world is evolving the same way agriculture is evolving. So the way we practice agriculture in those days where we work alone has exposed us to so many dangers and threats. Àwọn Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé àìrìpọ̀ ejò ló ń mú kíni ló ń ṣekú pa wọ́n, àìrèpọ̀ ejò ló ń ṣekú pa wọ́n. Because we have been working alone, we have exposed ourselves to so many threats, so many dangers, many risks. And because of that, a good number of our youths have left the business of agriculture or maybe left the business of okada. As I found out, a lot of youths now, business of okada don't first. Nobody want to put their money in agriculture. Why? Why should I put my money in agriculture? What are those risks? What are those risks that is limiting people from practicing agriculture? What are those? Let's mention them. Insecurity, abi, kada to break insecurity yẹn, màálù, any that has it, herdsmen, unknown government. I agree because I also have a farm. I have a farm. I cannot. At least I will go with 2 other persons so that I'm sure that I'm safe. Yes, sir. Theft, thieving, yes, because it's also common to vegetable business. I want to go tomato àti máa rí dáadáa. Ọ̀tọ̀lẹ́ni tó gbin ata ẹ̀ tó gbin tomato tó bá ti pọ́n tán lórí. Wọ́n lọ ka thieving. What other is again? Pest, ẹ ṣeun, kòkòrò oríṣiríṣi àti ẹ̀ níwà tàbí ẹ̀ lórúkọ ẹ̀. Oríṣiríṣi kòkòrò ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ orúkọ àtàkọ́pẹ́tọ̀ kìíní ewé ìrẹ́rọ ewé yìí ewé ìkan àmórúkọ ẹ̀. What other is again? Ẹ ṣeun sà, climate change effects. Climate change effect. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ rí i pé there was a time several years back tá a bá gbé nǹkan sínú ilẹ̀ a rí i pé within 3-4 days a rí i pé ó ti ń wù dáadáa. Tá a bá gbé ẹ̀gẹ́ ṣe láti tó a tóbi dáadáa, iṣu a tóbi dáadáa. Àmọ́ nísìnyí tá a bá gbé ẹ̀gẹ́ ẹ rí i pé ó rí tírítírítírí wọ̀ gbọ́mọ mọ́. Gbà mí wà tó pé tó bá yẹ ká rí òjò àní rí ìgbà tó tẹ̀ bá tó máa wá á tún pọ̀ jù. So àyálò ojú ọjọ́ tá à ń pè ní climate change ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ tún sọ pé ní nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Èmi ò ń gbà yẹn as a problem. Anytime tó bá ti ní pé money water flood ọ̀nà àdára àyálò ìfẹ́ ti àyálò ojú ọjọ́ tá a sọ yẹn náà nìyẹn, drought, flood. Even knowledge, seek for knowledge. You cannot give what you don't have. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni gẹ́gẹ́ bá ìsọlẹ̀ kan bá a ṣe ń practice agriculture several years back ó ti yàtọ̀. Meaning that there is a quest for knowledge. A gbọ́dọ̀ seek knowledge. Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ń dá oko ti ìgbàlódé? Now ẹ wo àwọn risk, dangers and problems that you sọ̀kalẹ̀ ẹ̀ sìn. Do you know that we can use technology to combat them? We can use technology to combat them. Insecurity, we have drones. We have IoT, Internet of Things, that we give you alert. Tí màálù bá wà lóko, you just get alert. Wà á bọ̀ pé strange things kan ti wà lóko ẹ̀, you get alert. Àgbẹ̀ abúlé kíkọ́ ẹ̀ tó máa lọ sóko nìyẹn. Technology can do that. We are talking of àyálò ojú ọjọ́ pé drought ni. We have technologies that can give us information for us to take climate action beyond just running soil test. Technology wà tá a sọ fún wa pé òjò àárọ̀ lọ́jọ́ báyìí lòjò máa rọ̀, sọ ẹ̀yin àgbẹ̀ bàbá ilẹ̀ máa lọ ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́n náà tá a pé ẹ má lọ fertilizer sóko lé ní o, òjò á tó pọ̀ ní window yìí o. Wọ́n fún wa ní àwọn advice a máa ń pè ní climate advisory services. Technology ń ṣe fún wa. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pest. A ní àwọn technology for instance me and am agricultural extensionist, but I work with more than 5,000 farm families in Nigeria. So when I go visit them on the farm, gbogbo lè at least proffer some on the spot solution to their constraint. So there are technologies. I go with my phone. There are some phone market snap ẹ báyìí. There is an app àti bá ti snap owó yẹn báyìí. A sọ pé kòkòrò báyìí ni ó ń dààmú ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀. Plaintiff, you can just go on a Play Store, download Plaintiff. A sọ fún ẹ báyìí pé kòkòrò báyìí ni. That's a solution. A sọ fún ẹ pé chemical tẹ máa lò ní either biological control or chemical control. A sọ fún yín. So technology ti wà. Yẹn ni pé àdúró sí ojú kan mọ́. Now, èmi ń dáko níbí ló ń gbé ẹ̀fọ́, ẹ̀yin ń dáko ní Òṣogbo ẹ̀ ń gbé ẹ̀fọ́. How do we now work together using the window of technology? Ìmí ìtẹ̀ tó wà èyí tó common sábà tá à ń gbé vegetables sọ pé shelf life vegetables ó short kò rí bí grapes bí àgbàdo tẹ̀lé lọ́dún méjì mẹ́ta vegetable within few days tó bá ti ní market abàjẹ́. Then how do we network? Also network èmi ní atarodo 50 tons báyìí o ní location ní báyìí. Àwọn kan wà tó fẹ́ rà tí wọ́n mọ bí tí wọ́n ti rà, àwọn kan wà tó fẹ́ tà tí wọ́n mọ bí tí wọ́n ti tà. But if we come together under the window of digital technologies, àti buyer àti seller, you operate on the same platform and you get market. And in fact, digital tech, by the time it is fully established in Nigeria, àwọn kan wà tá a máa ń pè ní Delali, àwọn náà máa ń pè ní Delali, àwọn alágbàtà, kí la máa ń pè wọ́n ní Ọ̀ṣun, middlemen, àwọn aláròbọ̀, àwọn aláròbọ̀, ẹ rí pé àwọn ọdẹ lè wàhálà wà bí nǹkan tẹ bá gbé ọjà yìí lọ sí ọjà nǹkan oko tẹ bá gbé lọ sọ́jà ẹ lẹ́ta o ẹ máa hand over fún àwọn aláròbọ̀ yìí àwọn lálọ́ta and mi ò mọ percentage because èrèsà ìdílé pé bí àwọn olóko gbére o mi ò mọ percentage tí wọ́n mú but ẹ rí pé ìgbésí ayé wọn ó wù wá ju ìgbésí ayé àgbẹ̀ lọ. Ìgbésí ayé wọn wù wá ju ìgbésí ayé àgbẹ̀ lọ. It is because no, okay. Context of discussion. Àwọn tá a máa ń kọjá wá fún ní ọjà nǹkan oko wa tá a máa ń dòwà fún ní ọjà àwọn ìlànà sọ kí sí àwọn tó ń lọ lóko aggregators ni wọ́n functions wọ́n yàtọ̀. And we have so many middlemen in Nigeria in the agricultural value chain because our team institutionalizing digital technology, are embracing digital technology. Olófà tí wọ́n fi ń cheat wa. Digital technology will only bring that shape fún wa ní pé àti buyer àti seller to bring it together. What are the constraints àwọn ọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ wo là ń gbà kọjá á mú wa papọ̀ àdẹ̀lẹ̀yànjú ẹ̀. So it involves the creation of online communities or groups where farmers can communicate. Farmers in Òṣogbo, farmers in Ìlọrin, farmers in Àkúrẹ́, there should be a platform where they can communicate using the window of digital technologies. That is how to keep abreast with best practices. Màá mọ̀ pé tọ́lá Àkúrẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ni. Kò dìgbà tí mi bá dé Àkúrẹ́ kí n tó mọ bọ́ ṣe ń gbin ẹ̀fọ́ l'Àkúrẹ́. Using that window, we can communicate. There should be a platform where we can communicate, share information, and work together towards common agricultural goals. Ẹ rí pé torí pé àárín papọ̀ bí as àgbẹ̀, because we are not working together as farmers, that is why we have exposed ourselves to so many risks. So in fact, our problems ní ìjọ tó ti bí mi náà ní problem yẹn wà. Lọ́tọ̀ ti bí mi títí di sin they are still there. President of agriculture àwọn lecturers wà bí the same task of 50 years ago the same náà ni prof mi ò mọ̀ bí ó ti tún change apart from àyálò olú ọjọ́ tó dàbí pé òun ló tó wájà mi it's the same. àárín papọ̀ ni láfún sọ pé àárín pọ̀ ejò ló ń ṣe kí ni ló ń ṣekú pa wọn. So number one lesson mo fẹ́ ká dìmú léèlé ni pé abúdọ̀ rìn papọ̀ wọ́n ń gbin ẹ̀fọ́ mi ò gbúdọ̀ dádó tó pé mo ń gbin ẹ̀fọ́ kí léde nìkan mo fẹ́ mọ gbẹ̀fọ́ ládùúgbò mi kò pé o àárò pé bí á jẹ́ pé owó ìyàwó wáṣàpọ̀ mi nìkan ọ̀rọ̀ àgbẹ̀ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ò rí bẹ̀ mọ́ tí n bá ń gbin ẹ̀fọ́ tó ṣe dáadáa àwọn oníbàárà tó fẹ́ rà ìtẹ́mi nìkan gbé kéré fún wọn láti travel wá rà bọ̀tán bá rí àgbẹ̀ bíi 4-5 lágbègbè yẹn ó ti encourage ó ti fi window kalẹ̀ fún wọn láti wá àmọ́ wọn ní wá torí tèmi nìkan ẹ ti rí pé abúdọ̀ rí papọ̀ nìyẹn. Now yàtọ̀ sí yẹn mo ń gbin ẹ̀fọ́ mo ní àwọn kòkòrò tó ń yọ mí lẹ́nu kò yé mi èmi ò mọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi ló mọ̀ tí ó ń dà yín láàmú ó ń dẹ̀ mí láàmú tí àbá mọ̀ ó ti rọrùn fún number one tàbí I can use digital technology number two ó ti rọrùn fún àwọn government institutions particularly extension láti wá wọ́n rí pé àwọn àgbẹ̀ pọ̀ nílùú yìí o ó rọrùn fún wọn láti wá báyìí àmọ́ wọn ní wá torí èyẹ kan o. Now a fẹ́ ra àwọn input ní a ra fertilizer ní a ra seed ní we do bulk purchase owó yẹn náà a tó wálẹ̀ ẹ rí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àǹfààní tó bá yàtọ̀ sí yẹn nìkan àwọn tá ń pè ní herdsmen tá bá ti pọ̀ tágbà bá ti pọ̀ nílùú yẹn àwọn náà rọra torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn àgbẹ̀ pọ̀ ẹnu wa kò tẹ́nu wa bá ti kò sí ìṣòro tí a lè dojúkọ kò sí ìṣòro tí a lè dojúkọ ẹgbẹ́ máa ń ṣe express kẹ́ni tẹ̀ tó máa ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pa good formation mo máa ń rántí express kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Mexico ní 2005 mo dẹ̀ máa ń cite ẹ̀ dáadáa. In 2005, Mexican government removed a tariff on importation of corn, àgbàdo. They removed tariff from importation of corn. As a result of that policy, locally produced corn in Mexico became expensive than imported corn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ní Nàìjíríà, ó fẹ́ ra àgbàdo títí local one ní lóòótọ́ o 50,000 imported 30,000 owó lẹ́yìn rà sà imported ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí ni mo fẹ́. So because farmers were organized in Mexico, they were able to address that policy within 72 hours. But ní Nàìjíríà ìwé ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ìwé ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀. Farmers said 3 statements because ètò wọn ṣe ni pé àwọn vegetable farmers maize farmers ló ní ṣó vegetable farmers jẹ́ wọn àwọn other farmers àwọn other commodity association gbogbo wọn jẹ́ wọn dẹ̀ náà wọn ò lọ sóko mọ́ náà bá dẹ̀ ti lọ sóko mọ́ there is problem ebi ó pa wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí ebi ó pa wá there was problem and they took to the street they said never again never again. Never again. In the history of Mexican government, would they be discussing agricultural policies without consulting us? But in Nigeria, tábà ti sọ̀rọ̀ pastor association kan báyìí, àwọn kan tún pull out. Wọ́n ní àwọn tún wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. I was making a presentation recently to Nigeria Stock Promotion Council. AFAN can use the window of AFAN, All Farmers Association of Nigeria. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ tún pè mí wọ́n ní ẹ má máa sọ báyẹn mọ́ pé there's another one commodity kìíní kan ti tún wà báwọn ní apex báwọn kan ti tún wà wọ́n ní apex pé very soon àwọn àgbà wọ́n ti dé national floor national assembly àwọn ńlá ní recognition nísìnyí not AFAN again wọ́n ní why can't we work together? There was a year tí wọ́n ṣe election AFAN táwọn kan wọlé wọ́n tún pull out wọ́n ní àwọn amana làwọn kìíní kan amana association wọ́n ní instead of having different institutions, why can't we work together and speak with one voice? The day we start talking together to speak with one voice, that is the day government will respect farmers in Nigeria. So now, bringing it back to the window of digitalization, our experiences kan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà tó pé tó bá ti lè gbé ní social media báyìí ẹ̀ka màtá yẹn máa connect ni wọ́n máa connect EndSARS ọdún tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ social media ni and it broke out in different parts of the country. Social media ni. We just need one technology that is affordable to farmers, that is affordable ní o tó rọrùn fọ́gbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ solution tó dẹ̀ wọlé social media báyìí pé everybody máa connect ni ó máa connect because ibi tí ẹsẹ̀ wọn ò lè dé technology àdèbẹ̀. A lot of farmers ò ní agbára láti ṣe soil test. Yes sir, apology to our research institute and university sir. Soil test ò rọrùn fáwọn àgbẹ̀, ó wà expensive. But nísìnyí AI, artificial intelligence, ó ti wà tó yẹ pé once they pick your coordinates, they can give you soil status in that environment. Technology ti wà and it's even cheaper. That's the funnest. I may not go into details. Technology tá à ń sọ is even cheaper than having to go physically. So àgbẹ̀ tó bá sì ń ronú pé mo fẹ́ dá wà mi ò fẹ́ lo smartphone. Mo ní àwọn àgbẹ̀ kan ta kó wá wọ́n gbin habanero pepper wọ́n wà níbí àwọn ọ́fíìkà kan fẹ́ mọ ara habanero pepper wọ́n kàn wá mú owó kékeré wá pé àwọn fẹ́ wo success ó tó bá ti rí báyìí o tó bá ti wà successful àwọn níbi 20 million tó fẹ́ pump into that project. Tí bá ti pé Sakari ya fún ọ̀nà àwọn ò ní data tẹ́ ya picture kò send ẹ̀ kò sí data wọ́n máa kà mí à pé at this jet age because kò sí technology a máa ń lọ every week and it's not a phone is not friendly a máa ń láti máa lọ feed yẹn every week because kò sí bó ṣe communicate pẹ̀lú wa. But technology, we don't need to go there. Technology should be able to give us information on what is going on in the farm. So, telephone yìí, in terms of 10% ni o. There are so many usefulness. Tó gbà tí àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tó bá dé wá ṣàlàyé fún wa. So many benefits of this smartphone. So many benefits. Ayé ìgbà kan tá a bá fẹ́ wọlé, a sì máa wá tape rule, àbí? Afẹ́ wọlé àárín bí 3-4 hours táwọn alágùn mòrò. You can download GPS now. Ẹ kàn walk round ní bàtà ìfìdé ó ti fún yín ní bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Kí ní kẹ́ ìwé kan ní kọ́lọ̀ kan kò yé mi mọ́ just snap it gbam. Àwọn àbùkà wà ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe ìwé ẹ̀mí wọ́n dẹ̀ tó fún ẹ solution. So there are a lot of and again àwọn tó gbin vegetable ní Nigeria, do you have a platform for vegetable farmers in Nigeria? Ṣáà ni mo ń bèrè ni. I know vegetable is broad àtẹ̀tún lè narrow it down káwá mu bí amaranthus ni ṣáà ní platform fún kò sí àwọn tó gbin tomato do you have so farmers are working in isolated environment àmọ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn síbi táwọn sọ yìí sí wọ́n yàtọ̀ and they are good in one environment wọ́n dá ní environment mi. So can we have a platform where we can begin to work together to network? Kí ni àwọn àǹfààní tó wà nínú ká máa lo window digital window or platforms to form groups? Connectivity. Digital group formation leverages tools like messaging apps and online forums to enable instant communication among farmers overcoming geographical barriers. A ní project kan tá à ń ṣe. I think it's £2 like a man subscribe in a year. The farmers bá ṣe pọ̀ sí ni. So once you subscribe your farmers under that platform, initially, farmers will get weather data in that locality for different crops. Lọ́wọ́ ti jí láàárọ̀ wọ́n á kàn pam that will be rain today. So farmers are happy to go and farm. You will not see rain today. So don't go and apply fertilizer and don't go and spray your herbicide. So those windows and àwọn tó subscribe yẹn, they are on one platform. On one platform. We have so many. Facebook is there, YouTube, and farmers wey dey on the Facebook nbi. Ẹ wà ń bẹ̀. Ṣé ní mọ́tà lọ́sẹ̀ ń tẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ Facebook yàtọ̀ sí tẹ̀lé ń lò? Ṣé à ń lò for the purpose of agriculture? Àbá kan fi ń kọ̀ dákẹ́ kí ọ̀rẹ́ wa. Tẹ́lẹ̀ mi bá fẹ́ ṣe birthday, thank God I am 5 years old today. Ìtàn lọ́sẹ̀ Facebook nìyẹn. Do we use Facebook to seek for knowledge? Do we use Facebook to access information that is needed in agriculture? Tí mo sọ nìyẹn. We have WhatsApp, we have so many, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter, so many. Collaborations, farmers can work together sharing knowledge, experiences and best practices. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of community and allows for collective problem solving. Another thing tí digital platform máa ń ṣe fún wa ni pé ẹ rí i pé nísìnyí ibi tá a lò dé náà báyìí ó ṣòro because kò sí òtítọ́ mọ́ but we can use the window of digital technology to create bonding, to create friendship. Mo ní follower kan sí on Twitter torí pé mo ń tẹ̀lé nísìnyí but to meet so many other friends who say that same line of business. And because of that, we can work together. So you can use technology to also make more friends and we begin to develop bonding. Mi ṣe àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yahoo pọ́ọ̀sì pé kọ́lẹ́kọ́ ní yahoo dáfi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ táwọn ọ̀dọ́ fi fóònù ṣe yahoo mi mọ́ tẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yahoo èyí náà gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o kì í ṣe yahoo. We can use it to create friendship, bonding. Do you also know that? For instance, in tó jẹ́ kẹ́mi lọ open LinkedIn, èmi náà believe in it tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo lọ make presentation kan ní IITA. Wọ́n ní Mr. Popola, you are hard to find. Kò wá yé mi. Wọ́n náà wọ́n ti lọ check àwọn wọ́n rí. Mo ní okay. You know, there are some opportunities that will not come until you belong to certain platforms. Yeah, because people fight about the platform, a LinkedIn page, they want to know number pé so one day. One more pé this person is serious. Visibility. Your business must be visible, and the only way your business will be visible is through the window of digital tools. Digital tools ni. Tí gbogbo èèyàn fi lè rí gbogbo àgbáyé nìyẹn. US á mọ̀ pé tó ń gbè ní, Canada mọ̀ pé tó ń gbè ní, Germany mọ̀ pé tó ń gbè ní, digital tools ni. So ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wá owó káwa náà lọ ní smartphone because ẹni tó bá ní smartphone gan kò lè go far in this business of digital tools. You cannot go far if you don't have a smartphone. Kì í ṣe àwọn fóònù Nokia mo ń pè smartphone, kì í ṣe àwọn fóònù tí ò lè wo WhatsApp o. Kì í ṣe àwọn fóònù tó lè wo WhatsApp o, tó lè wo Facebook. Ẹ lọ invest. That phone should give you money. Access to information, efficiency, the use of digital tools, streamline processes, and so on and so forth. Me, I'm going to those tools. I know we have messaging apps also. There are some apps that have information. Okay, go and apply fertilizer tomorrow. There are some apps like that. There are some marketplace apps. There are some farm management apps. There are some people who don't die in money. There are some problem to soil. There are so many apps and so forth. So digital tools such as Internet of Things sensors and mobile apps enable real-time monitoring for crop health, soil moisture, and weather conditions. This data-driven approach enhances decision making. Now, we have discussed digital tools that can improve vegetable production. Internet tá ń sọ yìí internet tá ń sọ yìí ó ní benefits and disadvantages, ó ní advantages and disadvantages. Àwọn míì ti dáràn, àwọn míì ti wọ́n enter into one chance for one business lórí internet, àwọn míì ti take harsh decisions by virtue of internet. So we need to be conscious of some principles if you are working together. Tá a bá ń work together, either physical approach tá à ń ríra wa báyìí tá à ń pẹ́gbẹ́ jọ, or we are using digital platforms to work together, the principle is the same. The principle is the same. Next slide. The principle is the same. Tí ẹgbẹ́ bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ tuntun tá a bí, ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ tuntun tá a bí, ó máa pass through stage, wọ́n kọ́kọ́ máa mu ọmú àbí later máa fún ní mílìkì, tó bá yá after a tún máa mu ẹ̀kọ́ kò dé wọ́n kọ́ ló máa jẹ ẹ̀bà bí ó máa grow ni. Ó yé wa. The first stage you are coming together here because you are business partners. So farm vegetable, I farm vegetable, and we must work together. But we have never worked together. So that's the first stage. And because naturally, human being exhibits animal characters. Naturally, we have characters like tortoise, human being. Àbí kí ni characteristic tortoise? Ó kọ́ ní àbí? We have characters like python. Forget. We have characters like goats. We have characters like chameleon. Hello? We have different animals here. There is different characters. That's the same way we exhibit characters as human beings. Traits yẹn á máa jáde, but if you don't work together kò ní jáde. So the first stage be naturally. So stage tẹ́lẹ̀ nípa máa ń jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹgbẹ́ máa ń jà wọ́n jà it's a normal thing in human relationship. Ọkọ àti àwọn máa ń jà, bàbá àtọmọ máa ń jà, it's normal. Conflict is healthy because those traits need to come out. So tẹ́gbẹ́ bá ń wà báyìí tí wọ́n tún dé kòríta kan ẹ̀rí pé wọ́n máa jà, wọ́n máa ní misunderstanding, wọ́n máa ní issues. That is the second stage of storming. Storm. Interest will clash with interest. Ideas will clash with ideas. Those personal traits, those animal characters will start coming out. Ẹ̀rí pé lèmi wà. You will never know him until you start working close to him. Ọkùnrin burú báyìí. Tó burú jáì. Torí pa ti work closely. So that's the second stage. It is healthy. Don't pull out from that relationship. You can only set rules that will guide your relationship. Pull out. Mi ò ṣe mọ́ kò sí solution kọ́ nìyẹn. Orí bíbẹ́ àbí kọ́ ni oògùn orí fífọ́. So mi ò ṣe mọ́ kọ́ ni solution. The problem is there is a lion in the jungle that want to devour you. There is a lion. So the two of us, we must put heads together. Two enemies meeting themselves in the jungle. What do I mean? Because it's a common enemy to fẹ́ pa wa méjèèjì. So we need to put heads together. So we as you see ọ̀tá níbo. So mi ò ṣe bọ́kọ́. What we just need is, because we are planting vegetable together and we must work together, kí là á ṣe tá a fi ní máa step on our toes. Then that is when we now internalize the concept of good formation. Kí là á tiẹ̀ fi kóra wa jọ gan náà. Tèmi tó pé a fẹ́ gbé ẹ̀fọ́ kadẹ̀ta fún ẹ̀yìn ni. So let us set rules to guide the activities wa tá a fi gbé ẹ̀fọ́ títí tí. So conflict yẹn naturally will lead to the third stage of norms, where you now internalize the norms and value of working together as a group. They are healthy. But most groups, most society máa ń ṣe mistake. First stage yẹn náà ti máa ń elect leaders wọn àwọn esco. Wọ́n pípẹ́ jọ wọ́n ní pé government fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan, wọ́n sọ lọ yan chairman secretary. you elect people you don't know into office at the first stage. That's why even the cooperative principles, we do advise that you allow the group to interact for minimum of 6 months before you apply for registration, because African pass through our stages here, so that they will know themselves. At the third stage, let's say, this person will be a good treasurer, this person can be a good secretary, this person can be our chairman. So at the third stage, you can now begin to talk of lead farmers, people that can coordinate the group. Then, as we set rules to guide us, how the people want to see Jamo, you play by the rules. Then you are gradually working towards team building. Team building is the ultimate. Team, T-E-A-M. Together, everybody achieve more. So, as we begin to connect using digital windows, there will be brick walls. You will see so many traits, so many human characters, a form of animal characters don't exit. Exiting is not the solution. How do we work together? How do we set rules to guide our affairs? Next slide. So, the future of vegetable production in Nigeria hinges on embracing digital innovation. No two way about can solution mean can alternative power. I explore alternative here. If it are loaded by no two ways except we bring in digitalization. This will lead to sustainable growth, enhanced livelihood, and food security for the nation. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ò ní go into business of agriculture if you don't bring in digital innovation. Akọ̀ntàn wa ni àwọn kan kìíní kan iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ ló mọ̀ jáde ìwé kíkọ́ láìsí ọkọ́ àti irọ́ ni ọkọ́ àti àdá. Àgbẹ̀ youth mélòó ló máa gbé ọkọ́ àti àdá for where who does that? Láyé digital world ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ fi láìsí ọkọ́ àti àdá àti technology. Àbùdọ̀ hajj ẹ̀mọ́ tí ò bá sí technology kò pé orin àtijọ́ ni o kì í ṣe orin ìgbàlódé ìsìn. Àbùdọ̀ introduce technology if you want our youth to come into the business of agriculture. Tá a bá dẹ̀ integrate wọn kò sí sustainability. Àwọn bàbá wa tó pé 60 years àwọn ló ń dáko fún wa, there is problem. And we have a youth population also like 70% of Nigeria population they are under the age of 30. Nigeria wà lára àwọn country tó ní young population. So we have also alternatives that embrace digital solutions. Next slide. As we begin to wrap up this session, we need to embrace digital tools. Collaboration is key. Next slide. Continuous learning. It has one thing here, lifelong learning. We are here just to open our eyes to certain things. Ẹ̀yin ni expert, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń gbé ẹ̀fọ́. We were hugging Ade scheme kan at that time. We were hugging on the Monday. We were on the farm. But after ní àti wọ dry season Ade alọ́wọ́ àwọn ata yẹn wọ́n ti pass through stress wọ́n ti rọ. We were not happy on Monday, isn't it? A ní kò sómi bí àwọn omi táwọn ti ń gbìn omi táwọn ń lò for more than 20-30 years pé omi máa ń mú omi wá aláwọ̀ orí omi wọ́n ló dẹ̀jẹ́ káwọn lọ gbẹ nígbà tí wọ́n gbẹ tí wọ́n lọ sóko lánàá wọ́n ní omi ti pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí. So ẹ̀yin ni expert, you know more than us, we cannot argue with you. We are only saying that you can also improve on your learning. Ẹ must seek for knowledge. Ibi ni wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ kan wọ́n ní we must seek for knowledge. You cannot give what you don't have. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ó ti yàtọ̀ sí bá a ṣe ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. So continuous learning, participate in marketplaces, and in conclusion, the integration of digital principles in group formation holds immense potential for transforming vegetable production in Nigeria. Embracing digital tools will pave the way for prosperous agricultural sector. Now, mo fẹ́ sọ story kan, mo ti parí nǹkan fẹ́ sọ story kan ni. Be several years, but that should be about close to 10 years. ìyàwó mi pè mí pé mo kàn dé lọ́jọ́ yẹn ó yà, do you know you are a wicked man? Mi ò mọ́tò, mo ní yes I know, yes, mo ní yes I know. Kí ló tẹ̀ gbé pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó ní I have been doing all the work in this house. Èmi ni màá jí, I will give you food, I will give you water to bathe, I will do everything in this house. You just come home, you eat and sleep. Mo ní àbọ̀ àti ìṣẹ̀dẹ̀ mi ní at least I'm bringing out something. He said tèmi náà ni that's my business. Ó ní don't you think I need a help, I need a maid, somebody that will help me. Iṣẹ́ ti pọ̀jù fóònù kan, mo ní ó you would have told me now. You need help in this house. Within 2 weeks, I got her a lady. But while we were doing that, I said, no, don't just offer me specification. I don't want 18 years and above. Clinical. I want trainable, multi-one. I want below. Yes, multi-one. So in 2 weeks, I got her someone. When she came, Monitor, you know I'm the head of this house, so as from today we will stop using gas cooker in this house. What are we going to be using? We use charcoal, we use firewood. Bushman, what I'm a bushman, I'm a farmer before. Only because this girl is coming from the bush, you need to train her. You need to send her to a training school, a catering school where they use gas cooker to cook. So that in land here will now come back. Because we don't need time to do that now. Because she cannot give what she don't have. So if you don't seek for knowledge, you cannot improve on what you are doing. And that is the concept of lifelong learning. Thank you very much.
Classes and goals, especially if you want to integrate our iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀. Maybe in secondary school, and secondary market capacity share those things for like so as in me impression yìí pé ẹjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀yàn pátápátá láti ọ̀gá àti àtọ̀kọ́ wà lórí wa. So ṣe mọ̀ wọ́n á kí ni aláàbò kọ́kọ́ rẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. The other way that they change the mind of our youth ní pé a go into teacher education. So having noted that, we want to go to the other presentation. I'm going to use from.
So we want to go to the second session, but while we were doing that, we had our guest journalist, Pastor Mrs. Affair. One of our hosts were not saying, so please put your hands together. And so, please, can you call Rich? One of our hosts.
Thank you very much. RIP is actually Redeemed Agricultural Program. It's a program for the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and it's in collaboration with Moses Green Life. Moses Green Life is also the initiative of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. So we are majorly into food production, but our strength is in vegetable. We have our farms, we're into both animal crop production and vegetable. And we're also into training. For example, where the field we are going to be taking to this afternoon, we have a lot of graduates there who have been there mandatory training for 3 months on site training where they will be accommodated for this period. And they are also exposed to the nitty-gritty of vegetable farming, fish farming, and all of that. But when we get there this afternoon, you will see what we're saying. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So they are going to go for they are into agriculture, and agriculture that is shape, which agriculture of water. So when we get there, we have 1 or 2 things to learn. We are eager to please to be there. So I think we welcome our expert now, Dr. Toyo. will lead us into intercommunication.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, all participants.
So we move on in this program. I believe that we are beginning something through this program. And don't forget that the program is on training and capacity development. This lifelong learning stuff. Lifelong. So this lifelong learning stuff. So training is very important. Dánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣe pàtàkì fún wa láti rí pé a ní ìdàgbàsókè nípa iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe àti nípa ètò ọrọ̀ ajé. A bá rí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé wa lórílẹ̀-èdè wa yìí lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó ti dorí kodò. Síbẹ̀ kò dorí kodò fún wa tán pátápátá yányán. Nípa ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tá à ń ṣe fún wa, a fẹ́ rọ̀ wá tá bá tún pè mí ẹ̀dá máa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti farahàn. Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò wọ́n rárá, kò wà expensive. Àìlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rárá ó ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ orí burúkú. Èmi ò ní ṣorí burúkú tẹ̀lé. What we are looking at is a digital communication for profitable vegetable marketing. Ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ ìgbàlódé ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ ìgbàlódé fún títajà ẹ̀fọ́ tó lérè nínú. Ohun tí a fẹ́ gbéyẹ̀wò dá lórí ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ ìgbàlódé táwọn ìbò pè ní digital communication. Ní ètò ẹ̀kọ́ wa a máa ń ní nínú iṣẹ́ wa àwa ní àwọn akọ̀wé àgbẹ̀, àwọn ìbò máa ń pè ní extension. Àwa la máa ń rí inú oko. Ó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìjọba ti fàwọ́ sẹ́yìn kó láti máa gba àwọn èèyàn láti máa ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ nínú oko wọn. Síbẹ̀ nígbà tí iṣẹ́ wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ a máa ń ní oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà tá a fi máa ń ṣe ìbánisọ̀rọ̀, tá a fi máa ń mú àwọn ìròyìn tí ó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ nínú iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn wa. Eléyìí táwọn ìbò pè ní individual methods, láti bára ẹni sọ láti ọ̀dọ̀ ẹnìkan sí ẹnìkejì. A lè kọ lẹ́tà sí yín, ọ̀nà láti báyọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Then group method, a kó ẹgbẹ́ jọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ti kọ́ wa tán. Ẹgbẹ́ ṣe pàtàkì gan, tó pé tá bá kó ẹgbẹ́ jọ, ohun tí akọ̀wé àgbẹ̀ máa ń ṣe láti máa fún ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún ẹnìkan láàrin 100 àgbẹ̀ yóò dá lágara. Àbẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Now a tún ní mass method. Mass method ni pé a lọ sórí rédíò, agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́, a kéde àwọn èròjà ìgbàlódé tí ó ran àgbẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ láti dàgbàsókè nípa iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn wọn. Bí a tún ní ilé tó ń pè ní ICT. Sẹ́dí ICT yẹn ló pe wọlé mass method yẹn. ICT yẹn ni pé ká lo kọ̀ǹpútà, ká lo oríṣiríṣi àwọn ẹ̀rọ ìgbàlódé fún ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ àti gbígbóró ìjáde. Now bẹ́ẹ̀ sì kọ́kọ́ rí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn digital, a kọ́ dà pé kí ni wọ́n tó ń sọ báyìí digital. Èwo ni ogun digital? Mo ti ṣàlàyé fún wa ní pàṣẹ bá ní sọ̀rọ̀ láti gbé ìròyìn fún wa láti ọ̀dọ̀ ẹnìkan sẹ́ni kejì, individual method or letter. Then láti group method, a lè kọ́ àwọn ìgbìdá fún ní mẹ́ta fún ní àwọn ohun tí wọ́n nílò. Then mass media gbogbogbò láti àtẹ́gùn through radio or whatever. Ṣé wá rí digital yìí? Go to the next slide. Torí digital yìí, kí ni digital communication? Gẹ́gbọ́n sọ fún wa pé ìmọ̀ ìdílé ti wá, ó sì ń tẹ̀síwájú, ó ń tẹ̀síwájú sí. Àwọn òyìnbó máa sọ fún wa pé gbogbo àgbáyé ti di abúlé kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, abúlé ni. Mo sọ àbáyé tí bá fẹ́ pèèyàn ní London, ká dẹ̀ máa wúra báyìí, real time, á dẹ̀ máa wúra. So ohun tó ń ta ìkànnì digital nìyẹn. So we say that digital communication is the transfer of information using digital signal over point-to-point channel. So láti point channel kan sí channel míì. Channel ẹ bá wo mo ní kọ́ sọ́dọ̀ storage channels, optic fibers, computer buses, wireless communication àti ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Ẹ̀rí kan tó gbèsè láyà. Ṣẹ́ni wáyà mẹ́rin. ẹ wo kọta gbé sáyà kí lélẹ́yìn kí ẹ pè ní orúkọ tó kí ló jẹ́ microphone ẹ̀ tó microphone ilé náà kò ní wáyà nínú ìpele dídìtà tó pé a ní láti máa fa okùn wọ́n sọ fún wa pé báyìí tá a bá fẹ́ tèké a bá fẹ́ mẹ́ṣọ̀ oko wa mo rántí ọdún kan tó bá tí mo ṣe PhD mi mo ló fẹ́ lo GIS láti fi ṣe iṣẹ́ wa bá ti máa iṣẹ́ wa ní extension ó wà ní seminar lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ó máa di ọ̀rọ̀ àwàdà wọ́n ní mo ní máa measure distance láti abúlé sí títì distance láti abúlé sí ìgboro ńlá èèyàn wà ní ìyàn fọwọ́rọ́wé ìfẹ́ measure distance lílé ìfẹ́ sí ìyàn fọwọ́rọ́wé àwàdà máa ń lọ́dọ̀ táwọn wí èmi nímọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ tó ga jù tàwọn ọ̀gá mi lọ wọ́n ní pé ṣé òjò yóò wá mú measuring tape yóò wá dúró sí yóò fọwọ́rọ́wé yóò wá máa fa tape lọ sí ilé ìfẹ́ ẹ̀rí kan bí something like that but through GIS a lè kàn set up ní akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti space a measure distance yẹn so ohun tí digital communication fẹ́ ṣe fún wa ni pé láti gbé ìsọwọ́ gba ìròyìn láàrin ara wa lọ sí ìpele tó tún ga tó tún kàn inú mi dùn pé Ọlọ́run mú wá sí bí ìmọ̀ tó ga ẹ máa tẹ̀síwájú ẹ máa ga sí nínú ìmọ̀ ẹ máa ga sí nínú ìmọ̀ ó ní àwọn èèyàn ṣe pé nítorí tó ìmọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ ní léèlé ẹ̀mú dání wọ́n ti rọ̀ wá pé ká kó ara wa jọ sínú ẹgbẹ́ inú ẹgbẹ́ yẹn á ní platform àwọn oríṣiríṣi ẹgbẹ́ àti ẹ̀rọ tá a lè fi dá ẹgbẹ́ yẹn sílẹ̀ òun fẹ́ bá wa sọ nínú ètò yìí láti fún wa pé oríṣiríṣi digital communication ló wà tá à ń lò ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti kà ẹ́ ti rí àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ àrí website email website yẹn tún ga ju gbogbo wọn lọ lórí pé tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ www.sebori www. ó tún pè sí ìpele kìíní ó tún ga lọ sí ìpele kejì tó wá di www.2.0 sẹ́rí ètò láti bá ní sọ̀rọ̀ ó ń tẹ̀síwájú sí ni tó jẹ́ wípé ẹni bá fà sẹ́yìn ìgbà ọgbà sẹ́yìn àwọn èrò tó bá ní ìmọ̀ wọn tẹ̀síwájú so a ní blogs mo máa sọ nípa blog yẹn náà fún marketing fún ìpàṣẹ ń tajà ẹ̀fọ́ wa then social media ìgbé ìròyìn jáde gbígbé ìròyìn jáde ètò gbé ìròyìn jáde nípa social media then live chat all this sẹ́dá àwọn TikTok chat video chat Snapchat sẹ́dá àwọn ọmọ wa tàbí òkò tí wọ́n ń lò nìyẹn wọ́n tún máa ń gbéra wọn sí àtẹ́nu pàpàdé bá ti dìbà ọjọ́ ìbí wọn ẹ máa rí oríṣiríṣi nǹkan báyìí. So why integrating digital communication in modern agriculture? Kí ni ìrètí tá a fẹ́ fi gbé ìgbéròyìn sí ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ ìgbàlódé sínú bá ṣe ń ta ẹ̀fọ́ wa? Tá a bá ti fọ́ọ̀mù gúrúùpù wa tán gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́n ti ṣàlàyé fún wa pé tá a bá ti wá ní ẹgbẹ́ ohun tó wá kù ni pé báwo ni a sì máa rí wa lójú àtẹ́gùn nígbà gbogbo. Ẹ̀rọ tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn kan lọ sí presentation kan ní Ìbàdàn wọ́n wá type sórí internet wọ́n ní pé arákùnrin bó ṣe bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ó dùn mọ́ wọn létí ṣùgbọ́n àwa kò rí ọ lórí atẹ́gùn kí ni lè rè dé wọ́n sọ pé òkè ó láti lọ wá ọ̀nà láti bọ́ sínú atẹ́gùn pẹ̀lú LinkedIn pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n wọ́n tó wá wọ bẹ̀tẹ̀ bá wá type orúkọ wọn báyìí lórí internet ẹ bá orúkọ wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ bá ní internet àwọn bá ní smartphone so bá sọ̀rọ̀ òhun yìí ẹ bá type wọn bá síbẹ̀ ẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ so báwo náà làwọn náà sì fẹ́ jẹ àǹfààní bíbọ́ sórí àtẹ̀gùn ayélujára so kí lè rí ìdí tá a fi nílò digital technology èkíní sí mass market access and transparency jẹ́ báwo ló sì fẹ́ ta iṣu yìí ó wá ń banújẹ́ pé ṣé o ti ṣọ́ọ̀tì báyìí bí ìbọ̀dà kan ṣe ní tòsí nìyẹn pẹ̀lú smartphone pé sì ìṣòro ẹ̀ nìyẹn bí bàbá dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó dẹ̀ mú smartphone ó dẹ̀ yà fọ́tò ẹ̀ pàrà bó ti yàtọ̀ báyìí ó kọ́ lù sórí àtẹ́gùn ni láàárín ìṣèlú tá à ń wí ó kọ̀ọ̀kan sọ pé ẹni yóò fẹ́ ta iṣu yìí o àwọn tó bá fẹ́ ta iṣu o wọ́n á pè nọ́mbà yìí láàárín ìṣẹ́jú àyà kò tó ìṣẹ́jú kan àwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pè é wọ́n ti padà iṣu ẹ̀ ẹ̀rí nǹkan bí and that is the advantage so we can if you go for digital communication, why we integrate it is to give us market access. And a fẹ́ kù ní ìpele tá à ń dákó bá pé ìpele abala yàrá ìlà fi ń dá oko ẹ̀fọ́. A fẹ́ ká gbọ́wọ́ lókè ká mú oko tó pọ̀ ju ilé ìta ń ṣe lọ. Pé tá a bá ní gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo èrè wa tá a bá ní àwọn ìkọ́ta pẹ̀lú digital communication. Then a fẹ́ sọ nípa ti access to market information. Ẹlòmíì á dákó tán a máa wádìí ibi tí wọ́n máa tajà rẹ̀ sí. Wọ́n pẹ̀lú digital communication yìí tá a bá ti wà ní group á ti máa rí àwọn kankan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n nílò ọjà yẹn. Kí tó wá sórí ibi ìsọ̀rọ̀ sí yìí mo wà lórí platform kan. Lórí platform tá à ń wí AgriGreen ni over 4,000 farmers ló wà lórí AgriGreen yẹn. Bàbá kan fẹ́ ta èrè oko ẹ̀, ó ti kórè oko, ó wá tó báàgì bí ẹ̀wà nù tàbí àgbàdo, ó tò síbẹ̀, ó kò tó sórí platform ni pé òun lọ́jà láti ta. Bó ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò ní láti kiri ọjà lọ sí àbí kó máa gbé mọ́tò àwọn tó máa rà á, wọ́n máa wádìí gbọ́ ibo ló wà, wọ́n gba nọ́mbà rẹ̀, wọ́n tọ́ lọ, wọ́n lọ kó ilé ẹ̀ ní. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ètùsẹ̀ nìkan láìpẹ́ mo ní ọmọ kan lọ́mọ iléèwé wa. A ní program kan tá a máa ń ṣe ní bíbáyìí. Àwọn ọmọ wà ní faculty lórí ilẹ̀. Àtúlẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ tó wà ní class nínú atẹ́gùn káàkiri ní online students. Program ọdún mẹ́rin ni ọmọ yìí ṣáà ní pé òun ní interest pé òun fẹ́ kópa nínú iṣẹ́ òkúta ń ṣe. Ọmọ yìí wá darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn tó wà long ground, wọ́n á ń dáko. Jẹ́mi kọ̀ọ̀kan tó wọ́n ṣe ni pé ó ra adìẹ pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ bí 100. Wọ́n á rẹ̀ pé sà òun máa fẹ́ tajà adìẹ o. Ok, màmá bá wa marketer. About 3 weeks ago pé adìẹ rẹ̀ kọ́ àwọn olùtìtà lọ́nà wo ó ní through social media ni àkọ́ gbèsè ní àpẹẹrẹ ní pé kíákíá wọn ti wá gbogbo ọjà tán. Àwọn ọmọ wa gan wọn ti ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn gbogbo ọjà tó ń kó jáde kó inú oko wọn ẹ̀ ń kó lọlé. Àwọn ọ̀gá wa mọ̀ wọn ẹ̀ ń kó ọjà tí wọ́n ń gbé inú oko wọn ẹ̀ ń kó lọlé kì í rà kì í bàjẹ́ wọn ẹ̀ ń jẹ́ wọ́n máa tà kọ́kọ́ délé ni through what social media láàrin àgbẹ̀ wọn. So don't forget that àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wa supply chain efficiency àwọn tí wọ́n ń dáko ẹ̀fọ́ àwọn tó wá ń rà lọ́wọ́ wa àti ọjà tá a tà sí àti àwọn tó wà ní ìlú òdìkejì gbogbo wa pátápátá bá lórí platform digital kìíní yìí a rí pé pẹ̀lú orí ọ̀fẹ́ wọ́n máa mú kí ọjà wa kó má máa pẹ́ kó má máa kúta tá a bá ti ní information ẹ̀kọ́ gbèsòrè tálẹ̀sì ni àní láti pariwo. Then precision agriculture ìwọ̀n fertilizer tá a máa fi sí ẹ̀fọ́ wa gan through digital communication yìí a lè ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti máa ní àwọn ìmọ̀ bá a ṣe fi fertilizer sínú ilẹ̀. Then e-commerce pé kátàkárà bá a ṣe ń ta ẹ̀fọ́ wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára we are ti dé stage yẹn a nílò wàhálà mọ́. Àwọn tó máa rajà wa wọ́n wá wa kàn mo ní wọ́n wá wa kàn bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn pẹ̀lú system tẹ bá lò ó mo ti mọ àwọn tó lò dáadáa lé pé wọ́n ẹ̀ ń kiri ọjà wọ́n tún àbẹ́sì gan wọ́n ti gbé fọ́tò pé mo ti ní ẹ̀fọ́ lẹ́ o pé wá sí pé ẹ̀fọ́ nìkan àti kárọ̀tì àti ata bell pepper oríṣiríṣi vegetable pátápátá kì í ṣe tábà ń pàṣẹ kó ń jọ síbẹ̀ kì í ṣe torí ẹ̀fọ́ ewé bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan la kó ń jọ síbẹ̀ àti kárọ̀tì wà ń bẹ̀ àti green pepper àti ilá oríṣiríṣi kì í ṣe vegetable ẹ̀fọ́ nìkan. Then empowering women and youth bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ wá báyìí àwọn orin lágbára ni ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá sí bíbà yìí ìgbé ayé yín gbọ́dọ̀ yàtọ̀ sí àwọn tó sì ní kalẹ̀ ó ní ìgbé ayé yóò yàtọ̀ nítorí pé ẹ ti wá sí bí ìmọ̀ ohun tó máa du àwọn ọ̀gá wa ni wípé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá a bá ti wá kọ́ yín tán ẹ wá padà lọ lé ẹmu tíì ẹ ń jẹ bisikì wọ́n tọ́jú wa wọ́n tọ́jú ìtọ́jú rádaràda wọn ni a ní àwọn lágbàkẹ́ lówó kẹ́ lè jẹ́ ojú ta fún lọ lórí bẹ́ẹ̀. A fẹ́ sáré sọ nípa climate smart agriculture pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ tá à ń fún wa wọ́n sọ fún wa níbi tó dára lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ síwájú wípé bá a ṣe ń dáko látẹ̀yìnwá ó ti yàtọ̀ kíyèsí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ó lè máa lo ilẹ̀ kan fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún ohun tá a bá gbé ń bẹ bó ṣe ń ṣe àtìrẹ̀ sí ń dínkù kò ní máa ṣe dáadáa mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú tá a bá ti bọ́ sórí digital agriculture yìí láti máa ní ìmọ̀ láti ayélujára gbogbo àwọn ọgbọ́n tá a lè máa lò tó máa mú kí àwọn nǹkan oko wa kó máa ṣe déédéé lá máa mọ̀. So what is climate smart agriculture? Climate smart agriculture promotes efficient water management. A sọ nípa àjálù ojú ọjọ́ òjò ò ṣe déédéé mọ́ kí lẹ̀fọ́ nílò jù ẹ̀dá mi lóhùn omi àtòkè omi etí odò bẹ́ẹ̀ni omi kan tún wà lábẹ́ ilẹ̀ tó lè pé ibi tá a bá dáko sí máa ń fi hàn wá ní ìsìn tó yẹ pé tí òjò bá rọ̀ á ná owó fún iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn ni tá a bá láti ná owó fún iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìyà nìyẹn o á gbẹ́ kànga ni tá a bá lè gbẹ́ kànga á tún ṣe bọ́ọ̀hólù àwọn tó ṣe bọ́ọ̀hólù omi bọ́ọ̀hólù kì í sábà tán tó a lẹ̀ nílò rẹ̀ bàbá wa tó ṣe minister of agric like ní farmers we talk about water management then rain water harvesting omi òjò ní Benin báyìí wọn ní kànga wọn ẹ̀dẹ̀bẹ̀ kànga ní Benin but well ni wọ́n máa ń lò as a well so harvesting water for farming then drip irrigation nígbà tí mo lọ sí drip mi padà wọn ní tabalẹ̀ ní drip ìbàdàn ẹ̀dá wọn àwọn akọ àmọ́ a lọ sí fáàmù kan ní Ìjẹ̀bú Òde wọn á dé fáàmù yìí bàbá kan wà ń bẹ àti ìyàwó rẹ̀ bàbá àti ìyàwó ti retire ní yunifásitì kan wọ́n á ra drip mo ní àti drip wà Nàìjíríà wọn níbẹ̀ ni ìbò ló wà wọn ní drip wà ní Ìbàdàn èló ni drip sà wọ́n ní gbogbo drip wọ́n lò fún gbogbo tó ju gbogbo àgbẹ̀tàwá yìí lọ then 150,000 naira mo ní what drip so cheap 150,000 naira mo tún bèèrè lọ́wọ́ nìkan ní tuntun wálé sí i pé wọ́n ti kó kíní ẹ̀ wọlé we need to invest in agriculture because that is the level which we are going so mo wá fẹ́ fi àpẹẹrẹ wa nípa bá ṣe ṣe climate smart agriculture mo máa kàn fi àwòrán yìí kan wá ní àǹkan lábàá wọn ní àwòrán yìí ẹ̀rí ìyá kan bẹ́ẹ̀ nísàlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń dako kékeré aládàá kékeré sẹ́rí wọ́n tún wà lórí òkè ti woman náà ẹ̀rí pé ẹni ẹ̀ tún manage tiẹ̀ tó expand tiẹ̀ ó tún ṣe agric sí business mo ní ẹnìkan tó yẹ pé bó ṣe kúrò school báyìí ẹ̀fọ́ nìkan ló ń gbìn kò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó sì ti kọ́lé ẹ̀ ó lè tó ń bá fún oníṣẹ́ ìjọba òun padà sí ṣe iṣẹ́ ìjọba mọ́ because he took it seriously ẹ wo fọ́tò àárín yẹn lára àwọn ọmọ wa tí a kọ́ níbí báyìí ni ó ti wá jáde kò ṣiṣẹ́ ìjọba iṣẹ́ agric ló ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n tiẹ̀ ó ti pé wọ́n lé iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn tó ṣe ó ń lo climate smart technology in fact màá tó fi àwọn fọ́tò mi hàn ẹ wá wo irrigation tí bọ̀dá yẹn ṣe sóko rẹ̀ ó ní oko tó pọ̀ ó wá ṣe drip àti ìlànà o àti the pipe ní o ẹ wo kí ni ìgò tẹ̀ wó yẹn o ìgò kóòkè àbẹ̀wòkọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a kàn darí pipe sínú omi sínú pipe yẹn wọ́n wá lu ìgò yẹn so a máa wọ́ta oko fún ara rẹ̀ ohun tá à ń ṣe ni then ẹ tún wo ìsàlẹ̀ fọ́tò yẹn wọ́n tún fi ìgúra gólíìsì wọ́n tún bomi sínú wọ́n gbé inú ilẹ̀ wọ́n fi síbẹ̀ wọ́n bá ti wá pé ẹ̀fẹ́ wọ́tà ẹ̀ máa dàmé káàánú oko àwọn lọ sínú oko á dẹ̀ máa supply ohun tẹ́ bá gbé fún ara rẹ̀ so now àwọn àgbẹ̀ méjèèjì wọ́n ní ọjà tó wọ́n target ìyá tó wà ń sàlẹ̀ òun target ọjà 50 naira ẹ̀fọ́ bọ̀dá tó ń ṣe climate smart agriculture òun target ọjà Shoprite àwọn ọjà ńlá tí ẹ bá lè gbé ẹ̀fọ́ yín wọnú ọjà yẹn òun ńlá ni then a sọ nípa àwọn off-takers bàbá yẹn sọ nípa àwọn àgbẹ̀ tó ń wá láti Ìlọrin pé kẹ́ra smartphone ohun tó ṣe lóko ẹ̀yà fọ́tò ẹ̀mú wá tí àwọn off-takers tó bá fẹ́ sponsor yín tó wọ́n bá rí pé ẹ ti ṣàṣeyọrí nínú iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ ṣe owó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ wọn ò lè kó wọn síbi tí wọ́n ti ṣọ́ọ̀tì àìní smartphone wa gan òun kò bá wa èké lónìí kẹlọ sí easy buy ẹ get the smartphone tó dá ní 84,000 naira smartphone 50,000 naira wà á pé sáwà kó lórí smartphone ní tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ní smartphone ohun tá à ń sọ yìí òfin lẹ́yìn ọjà ni a ní pòfo ó ní èyí ò ní pòfo tèmi. So next slide. So look at that farm, climate smart agriculture, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣe lóko tẹ̀, ẹ wo pipe yẹn, wọ́n lé pipe wọ́n ti dá oko lọ, wọ́n kàn lu pipe kókò máa dààmú sínú oko ni. Ṣé lè wù yín? Ṣé kò wù yín? Ẹ tún wo àwọn táwọn atẹ́ẹ̀bá tẹ̀lé ní pipe ẹ̀ra bọ́kẹ́tì bíi ti táwọn fi pọnmi sínú ilé kẹ̀dẹ̀ lé pipe yín sínú oko yín, ẹ wo ẹ tún wo ti kọ́ rágólì síbẹ̀ yẹn àwọn gbogbo ègò kóòkù. So ikọ̀ tá à ń pè wá sí pé tá a bá lè pè wọ́n lé ikọ̀ tá a ṣe pé ká lè increase èrè oko wa, a lè increase market wa, market lọ là ń lọ, àwọn di market láìpẹ́ yìí. Náà nígbà tá a bá ti wá dá oko wa tán àti kówé oko jẹ́ pé ẹ̀fọ́ kìí ṣe ẹ̀fọ́ nìkan o àti kárọ̀tì ní o àti bell pepper ní o tàtàṣé ńlá gidigidi àti oríṣiríṣi àwọn kéde wa mọ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ kínní kan ẹni bá síkì báyìí tó bá dé ilé ìwòsàn tó bá di test ìfúnpá rẹ̀ wọ́n lè pé ìfúnpá rẹ̀ ga ẹ̀dọ̀ kí ni àwọn dọ́kítà máa ń sọ fún ẹ̀ tó bá ti ní ìfúnpá gíga kó má bàa ní stroke kí ni àwọn dókítà máa ń sọ fún wọn a ní kó rest one kó má ronú mọ́ two kó má jẹ iyọ̀ three kó dẹ̀ máa jẹ kí ni kó máa jẹ fruits àti ẹ̀fọ́. Ẹ wá di pé Ọlọ́run ti gbé sáyé àwọn àgbẹ̀ lẹ́fọ̀ọ́ if presently wọ́n sọ wọ́n bá ti ju 50 lọ kó má gbogbo ìjẹkújẹ ká má jẹ mọ́ àwa gan náà à ń kó bára wa ẹ̀bà kìdì à ń jẹ lálẹ́ kẹ́kù àlálẹ́ ẹ̀ jẹ ẹ̀bà bí èèyàn méjì tí ò ní sẹ́gun ẹ̀fọ́ yẹn máa mẹ́rin ìjẹ̀fọ́. Ẹ̀yin gan-an láyé lọ́wọ́ báyìí tó pé gbogbo dókítà wa ń darí àrùn sọ́dọ̀ yín pé káwọn èèyàn kó máa jẹ ẹ̀fọ́ kó máa jẹ àwọn èso sọ ẹ̀yin ọwọ́ yín láyé wà. Types of digital marketing. Èkíní content marketing, ohun tá a fẹ́ tà fún àwọn èèyàn a yà á lo videos a fẹ́ tajà wa a lè fi ìmẹ̀ pẹ̀lú fóònù wa ká gbé sórí group wa káwọn èèyàn kó rí a lè ya fọ́tò rẹ̀ ká gbé sórí group wa káwọn èèyàn kó rí then a lè case study so that nígbà tá a bá ti wáyà fọ́tò táwọn bá ń rí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ibi tá a gbẹ̀fọ́ sí àwọn olóòrùn máa wá yín wọ́n sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọ́n máa ń lo smartphone láti máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀dì tè nìkan mo tẹ̀ máa ń yìí àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀dì photos máa rí àti orí Facebook go beyond that ẹ̀ta product yín ohun tẹ́ ní ẹgbẹ́ sórí Facebook kò sí ìgbà tẹ́ bá gbé wọn àgbẹ̀ sórí page àwọn èèyàn máa wádìí pé ìbùlẹ̀ wà. Next one, the first one is creating content òun ni pé kí lẹ fẹ́ gbé sórí information page yín ṣé lórí Facebook lẹ fẹ́ gbé síbẹ̀ ẹ yé gbé fọ́tò ara yín síbẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ yé gbé fọ́tò family àtọmọ wọ́n sì bímọ ẹlòmíì kan bó ṣe ń bímọ hospital bá máa yà bó ṣe ń jáde wọ́n máa yà bó ṣe ń jáde wọ́n máa gbé sórí atẹ́gùn ọlọ́mọdé ṣòfò wọ́n ní ọlọ́mọdé ayé mílíọ̀n èèyàn gbéra sínú ayé kí la gba mi ayé. The next one content marketing a lè lo blog ṣẹ́dá àwọn blog yẹn àwọn kan wà tó yẹ kí wọ́n wà lórí website tẹ bá ní nọ́mbà tẹ bá lè group wọn for information tí tẹ bá fi link tí wọn àwọn máa ń ní èrò tó pọ̀ lórí website wọn àwọn ló máa ń rí yín tó máa bèrè ọjà yín. The social media marketing oríṣiríṣi social media ló wà a ní WhatsApp a ní Facebook a ní YouTube Instagram then Twitter èkejì Twitter tó ṣe ìdásílẹ̀ òní thread tẹ bá gbé information yín àwọn èrò tó ń tẹ̀lé yín wọ́n ti rí ọjà tẹ̀ ń tà in fact ọjà tí wọ́n yóò sùn yín mo ní yóò sùn yín wọ́n máa pè yín ni pé ẹ̀bùn ní ìdẹ̀fọ́ pé ẹ̀fọ́ ti tán lórí ẹ̀rọ yìí náà ni. Then TikTok, then use of social media platform to advertise your vegetable and services oríṣiríṣi kan. Next slide. Then àwọn social media ẹ̀wọ̀ WhatsApp báyìí kó bá jẹ́ pé ilé ilẹ̀ rẹ̀ tó pé tẹ̀lé lílo social media ó tún pé wọ́n lórí bá a ṣe dàgbà sí àwọn ọmọ ló máa ń lo TikTok bó bá di pé WhatsApp ìkọlẹ̀ máa lẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀ good for you then put your information there. Then email marketing àwọn tó bá ti rajà yín ẹ lè tún kọ̀wé sọ through email láti máa bá wọn ẹ máa engage wọn ẹ ní fi customer yín sílẹ̀ tó bá ti pé wọ́n ti mọ̀ yín mọ́ nǹkan tẹ̀ ń tà. the affiliate marketing ẹ bá tún ní àwọn gúùpù míì tó yẹ pé ẹ tó wà ẹ lè gbé information yìí tó gbé sínú gúùpù wọn tó bá yẹ máa tajà yìí ẹ kàn jòkó lé ní kò ní sí pé lámọrí á lọ kiri ẹ̀fọ́ fún mi ara o social media will do it for you. This man ẹni tó wà nínú fọ́tò yẹn ó jẹ́ lára wọn tá a train fọ́tò ìbá ṣe ní oko wa mo fún ní àpẹẹrẹ ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀fọ́ títà tó sì méèkì lánàá àbíjẹ lásìkò àti pápọ̀ tiwa mọ́tò tó ń lò gba inú iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ yìí ó ń lo mọ́tò gidi ó gbé tàtàṣé wá kílò kan is 2,500 ní àwọn bell tomato tó wọ́n ń lo method yìí then iṣẹ́ nìkan àǹfààní pé àwọn fìtìkà sọ fún ma wá yín kàn láti gbowó fún yín kẹlẹ̀ expand òkú yín kẹlẹ̀ máa gbé ta kùdùkẹ́ bá tà fún àwọn big shops in Ibadan in Ife. Let's round up. So with this information I believe that we should be able to leverage ó yẹ ká náà ká key into it ká máa lo fóònù wa ọ̀dà wa tó bá a sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé ẹ lọ ra fóònù gidi ẹ fi tọ́nà sọ́bẹ̀ sílẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọdé fóònù yóò ní bàlẹ̀ kò ní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ níbi fóònù yẹn láti lò ó láti mú owó wọlé bẹ́sẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí mo gbàdúrà pé Ọlọ́run yóò fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti ṣàṣeyọrí ọkàn wa yóò balẹ̀ àádùn lọ́wọ́ ìyá òní jẹ wá. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Take us through the digital tools for improved production.
To greet everybody that is here present. I have my daddies and mummies here. It's a privilege to be here this afternoon. So it's a privilege. Daddy will say thank you for having us here. And for the body that organized this training, we say thank you. In this year and age, to be truthful, that was sort of for our ayé ti kọjá mo gbé ẹ̀fọ́ òun wẹ́ni tí ó rà. According to statistics, Nigeria has, I would like to limit myself to Nigeria because we are all Nigerians. Agbọ́dọ̀ ti máa tajà fún àwọn tó wà Nigeria kó tó di pé a lọ sókè òkun. I believe I'm correct. At least it's a level before I can say I want to be exporting my product. For now, let's look at Nigeria as a whole. Statistics of Nigeria need more than 200 million people. That's a very huge number. Meanwhile, out of those 200 million people, I don't want to talk about those that are using internet generally now. But I want to talk about those that are using social media. It was reported that we have 30 million people or 32 million people that are using social media. That 32 million people, they can be using WhatsApp, they can be using Facebook, they can be using Twitter, they can be using Medium, whatever it is. There are so many. I don't want to go back to the things that they have said. What is sort of one about digital marketing? What is sort of one about the digital tools and the benefits that are there? So I just want us to go straight. And please, I want to ask us a question. I want to learn smartphones in me. We can just wave our hands because I want to make it as practical as possible. Okay. I want to learn WhatsApp on phone. Almost everybody. I want to learn WhatsApp. Okay. We have two people. Ẹgbẹ́ má bínú kí lẹ́ta. Báwo lẹ ṣe ta? Please. Báwo lẹ́nu yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé ní tòmátò?
I read YouTube.
Okay. Please, this is what we want to do actually. I want to be as practical as possible. So if you have, okay, you want to say something?
Yes, because I'm media.
Okay.
So I normally produce video production, documentary, social media, right?
Okay.
When I finish the jingle, I'll send the soft copy, just like that. Láti mọ̀ kì í ṣe pé bóyá mo máa rí wọn sójú because mo ń ṣe documentary kan lọ́wọ́ kan lè rí wọn sójú. So lórí fóònù láti wọ́n send owó sí mi, wọ́n dẹ̀ send ilé-iṣẹ́ gbogbo tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kankan. So orí afẹ́fẹ́ láti ṣe.
Ẹ ṣeun.
mo create a WhatsApp group mo pè ní property and material.
Okay.
So mo wá di all ìsọ̀bíọ̀ sí wọn tàbí àwọn lọ́yà àwọn estate ìsọ̀bíọ̀ àgbàlọ̀. So ẹni kò sí pé màá create mo talẹ̀ láìpẹ́ tàbí mo ta everything tó jẹ́ tó bá ti. So àwọn tó bá lọ́yà tó ní àti register sọ̀rọ̀ máa ń bá post it sábà wọn àtẹ̀lé owó.
That is one of the ways. See our what do we call them now? The agents. Àwọn tó ń ṣe tó wà into property. That's what they use now. You have a group. All of them will be there. If you have your property, you post it there. Ẹni tó mọ lé àgbẹ̀ fún bó tó bóyá èmi mo ní ìdè èmi mo lẹ́nu tó fẹ́ gbalé. Ẹni ìyá sẹ́yìn ẹ̀sẹ̀ ni ẹgbẹ́ mo fẹ́ gbalé owó ilé wà lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló wà. Òun kọ́ lórí o. But because they have the network, because those people posted that thing, that apartment into that place, he was able to market that apartment. That's what they do. So, for your information, if you say, oh, let me not see, our agent wanted to that is how it is. They are not, almost a lot of it, they are not the direct agents to that apartment. Do you know this principle is applicable to agriculture? This principle is applicable to our vegetable farm. Imagine if all of us here were having a vegetable farm and we are in the same group. But I harvested like, okay, let me say a ton of vegetable, but my customers want like 2 tons. That means I will not be able to satisfy my customers. Is that so? So if that is the case, I am disappointing my customer. And if I am disappointing my customer, I disappointed them the first time, the second time, they might not be able to come again. So why not connect with 1 or 2 or 3 people that have the same product? We are in the same group. I need like this is also kg. This person will say, okay, mo sáré harvest kí n fún yín ní 50 kg, mo sáré harvest kí n fún yín ní báyìí, and thereby you are meeting your need, you are meeting the need of your customer, at the same time everybody is profiting. Is that not possible? Then why are we not doing it? There are so many tools. On a lot of testimony in the slide, they spoken about it. And that is why I will not so much dwell on my slide. But I want us to go practical. As long as we have WhatsApp, today, we will do 1 or 2 things. How many of us know that WhatsApp is of 2? WhatsApp has 2 variations. There is ordinary WhatsApp and there is WhatsApp business. Okay. If we have WhatsApp business, that means what if I want to consider a provision that WhatsApp for business? So then, when you start crossing it, when you product it, and they patronize you. Will you be able to reach those people if you don't have that platform?
At times, I need to consult other programmers to enable to give the demand of the buyers.
These are possibilities that are available with social media, with digital tools. Social media are part of the tools that we use, especially for marketing. We use it just like our other said for information dissemination. We use it just like my other said for good formation. Now WhatsApp has so many features that we can think about. WhatsApp now has communities where all of us here, we can stand as a community. We can say, okay, the vegetable farmer community in Ife, vegetable farmer community in Osogbo, or the vegetable farmer community in Ilorin, and all of us will still be under one vegetable farmer community in Nigeria. All of us can be in the same place. Now look at that network. Imagine we having that network. Are you going to say you have a product and you don't sell? That means we are not taking advantage of the things we have that is made available to us free of charge. Meanwhile, some people will use that same data. You use it to watch YouTube, you use it to watch TikTok, and that TikTok, maybe you don't know that some people are earning money with that video that you are watching.
Yes, true.
Meanwhile, you should be earning money if you are making such kind of video of your products too. So we should not just be wasting our data. We should not just be using it for things that will not bring in money. A whole lot of us àti ìpa £1 lórí internet yóò rà data ti fẹ́ ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Somebody on the latter time somebody said pay this data of the thing only $1 per village because even we are addicted to it in such a way that we can't do without it again. So we don't have data for one day to go like we are data. Today I want us to start using our WhatsApp and especially the option of our WhatsApp business. And I want us to do practical. As much as we are, please, this little time, if you need me to open data for you, please don't hesitate. I want us to download WhatsApp business. I have my own. It's working. And I will not tell you how much I've generated from it. It's not about this. But we can do the same. And all of us can do the same. Out of all of us here that are using Facebook, a lot of us don't know that Facebook can be paying you. The same way Twitter is paying people, the same way Facebook is paying people too. YouTube can be paying you as long as you have content. I will have to talk about content the other time. What are content? Content are those things that you are giving to your viewers. Now, how to push the content to them? There are the things that we use the social media to do. I can just snap the picture of my F4. Snap it very well. Then you camera with that. A lot of us when you have picture one, it's just simple. We don't know how to snap. Just in the face of the lens, and you have a beautiful picture. Snap it. There is a rule of 10. Somebody said one day I was going through a course and they said, if you send message to 30 people, have customers from your contact. If you have 5, 10, 15 contacts from your contacts and you do them well, they will come back, they will refer people. That is how our customer base grows. So this afternoon, I want us to do WhatsApp business. If you don't have WhatsApp, just like our boss said, it is high time that we all go digital. It is high time that we all go digital. Talking about the shelf life of vegetable, we know that about to harvest the vegetable daily, a year to river canal, it will never be that fresh as we harvest after we harvested. So why not maximize the market that is available? When we have statistics said 97% of those that are using social media, they are using WhatsApp. So WhatsApp alone, out of let's say 30 million people are using WhatsApp in Nigeria. That means you have 30 million prospective customers online. Okay, let's say okay, you have 1,000 or 3,000 people or contacts on your phone. That is 3,000 prospective customers. So that's why you see businesses having business number and people having private numbers. So you use a private number for your personal WhatsApp and the business number for your business WhatsApp. So how do you configure your WhatsApp business? What it is on the phone. This is what the phone is saying too. You have on the tab, please go to the tab here. Maybe arrest here, that arrest here, where the logo is. Yes. That is where your profile picture is. That your business logo, that's where your business logo is. For every business, it is important that you have an identification. A means of identification is not your name. Your business name should not necessarily be your name. It's not that it can be your name, but for it to look more formal, I would suggest that we look for good and proper name for our businesses. Because your business name can limit your business sometimes. It limits the kind of people you deal with. Or you might not be able to recognize with some of our local, but if you are planning to go international, I will suggest that's some of the principles to use while organizing your business. It's better when you look for a universal name. Take for instance this arret. Arret means is a Latin word for excellence. It does not necessarily, it has a meaning. In as much as a whole lot of our names has a meaning, but then when you go to call arret. So these are some of the little principles to use. That is the business name, and that is the logo that was designed for it. It doesn't necessarily need you to have a logo at the moment, but if you are planning to go bigger, it is part of the things that you will need to do. When you start registering your businesses with CAC, and you will need to go a bit wider, so you will be advised to have business logo, business name, business number, and the likes. But that place displays where you can have your what you call your profile picture. And how do you add your profile picture? On your phone, you will see that pen. Please take the mouse to that place. Yeah, that pen. Yeah, that is where you can add picture. You can select picture. If you click on it, it will take you to where you have pictures on your phone. I'm using a system because we can have it bigger on the screen, and a whole lot of people will see what is going on my phone screen. So now you can add pictures. You said take picture, upload picture. If you want to take picture, you can use your phone camera. I believe every smartphone now has a camera. You can say take picture. It will take your picture using your front or back camera. So if you want to take picture, it means you are going to select from those pictures that you have on your WhatsApp. So from there, you can now, you see PayPal account, that is one of the descriptions. You can add description of what you do in your business, the kind of business that you run. Please click that and go to that business description. That business description, yes. I mean the PayPal account expert, yes. Click the plus. So there you can type what your business does. For me, I create PayPal account for people. That's one of the many things I do. I create PayPal account for people. But as a Nigerian, you are not permitted to have a business PayPal account. So there is a way for it. And if you have to receive payment from other countries, from internet, maybe USD or whatever, you want to be paid online, you want to be receiving money online, you need a PayPal account. So that was one of the things. So I started with my business. What do? We create PayPal account for this. Your own can be, okay, I'm a farmer, I produce fresh vegetables, nutritious vegetables, this, that. You look for words that properly represent your business. You don't just say, I'm a vegetable farmer. There are so many vegetable farmers. But what distinguishes you from others? You look for words that captures that captures the heart of your reader, because you are not doing it for yourself. You are doing it for people who will view through your status or who will view through your page and say, okay, what to do? Okay, this person is a seasoned vegetable farmer. You produce amaranthus, you produce ugu, you produce what your customers can relate with. And they don't need to be acting their way before they understand. That's one of the things that you have to do. So please click the next. You can select the kind of the category that your business falls into. There are so many categories you can search. Click on the search. Search for agriculture. You see? It has agricultural cooperative, agricultural services. Don't remember that. You are doing agricultural services. For those that are doing other business, irrespective of all of us here, I believe we are doing agricultural services. So in the this is what I do. I render agricultural services. Click on that agricultural services. I'll work on it. You have to reduce. You have to remove one of those trees because it can only be three. One of those three down. Remove one of this, just click the X. Yes. So that is what we allow you to be able to. You can select these three things that you do. So now I've added it that I'm offering agricultural services. You can say it. So if you set it like that, and people click your profile, they will see that, okay, this is what you are into. You are setting up your business space on the internet. In as much as you have your shop, maybe in one corner in Ife, or you have your shop in one market at Osogbo, this is one of your marketplaces. And you have a lot of marketplaces. You can have your marketplace on Facebook, you can have your marketplace on Instagram, you can have your marketplace on Twitter, and a whole lot of those social media. Replicate these things there. The processes are different, but because of our time, we are not able to do it. So please just save it and let's go to next. So scroll down. What is your address? That one is talking about your address. No. Don't go that far. Yes. That one, that GPS logo is showing that, okay, what is your address? You have to type your address in details if you want to have a physical meeting with you. But where is your shop? Then you can use this form to locate where your shop is at that Osogbo market. Or if you want to say, hey, I use my phone or web or the farm, you can say this is where the farm is. You can use the farm address. You can use your home address if that's where you want them to be meeting you, or your store address. So the next one is your availability. Like, how available are you? Will you be available from Monday to Sunday, or from Monday to Monday? And what time? Some businesses they don't do 247. Some businesses are not available on Sundays. Some businesses are not available on weekends. And I believe for farmers like us, we might have days that we will not be having product. But then I don't believe as a farmer you should be contacted and you will say, you can only say that I will deliver this so time, that the product is not available, but you should always be available. Because if they are not available, then other people will be available. So that's one of the things. Go down, talk about your email, you set your email that they can reach you with, you set your website, and now to your product information. Please go down to that product information. Now you can add a whole lot of for people that are familiar with the tailors. There's something we call catalog. Am I correct? Yes. Here you can create your catalog. What is catalog? Catalog are different styles of clothes that exist for tailor. But now your catalog can be different products that you have to sell. So tí mo bá ní ugu, tí mo bá ní ẹ̀fọ́ green, tí mo bá ní what other vegetable, tí mo bá ní ikọ̀, ewédú, irrespective, I will click one, click that plus sign. Please be fast with it. You click that add new item. So you add the image, you add the name, you add the price. Just go to pictures or the pictures, pick one picture from there. Oh, go to downloads, the picture one. That you see it by the left, downloads. After you put it out there, then just cancel it. What is the name? For if you have opportunity of adding the English name, you add it. If you don't have it, leave it. So you have the price. You might definitely not add one specific price, but it is recommended that you add the price. Add the price, describe the product, and you can just leave it like that. Save it. Take your income. Take you do for income, you do for ewedu, you do for you do for whatever it is. Just put it all of them there. That becomes your pattern. So if people come to your status, they know what you sell. So you are not new. They don't need to start asking you what do you sell. If they ask you what do you sell, you can say you have them under your pattern. They can view it and they can relate with you based on your price and whatever it is. These are one of the ways to set up this WhatsApp business. Ordinary WhatsApp does not have this. Your normal WhatsApp does not have this, but you can still use that one too, by the means of using your status to update what your progress is that you have, and let them know what is available and attainable. How do you update your status? Please go back to close this one and go back to status. Go back to the home. So you see status, please. The fourth line of the reading. Yes. That's what the status is. Here, it doesn't need any special setting up. I can just take a picture of this thing like this, or a picture of my way, put it on my status. I can write on it. You cannot update status on your system, but you can update status on your phone. Using status alone, that's where a lot of people have their markets, and they make their businesses on a daily basis. For women, I know you will be able to relate with this one. Our own bata, our own bag for our women. Have you seen those that sells bag and shoes? How they flood their status with their products? Do we have friends like that? We have friends like that. Those people don't joke. They don't joke. Our own bag, don't fashion. They don't joke. And that is the same way they should take our businesses. If they can be flooding your status, it can be the same product. They will be showing it to you every day. They can have like 50 pictures of their status, be going through it. Well, your man will be talking to you like that, who is the data? Just reach out to the person. That is how it works. With consistency, that's one of the rules. With consistency, you don't do it today and not do it tomorrow. You don't do it tomorrow and say that I'm even tired. Even if the results are not coming, be consistent with it. That's one of the rules. One day, it will not somebody that can say, or the person might even need what you are buying, or what you are selling, and the person have that urgent need of it. But because the person has seen it on your status before, the person will have you. A lot of people, why we have rejection is because people don't need what we have at the moment. But be rest assured that when they have need for it, they will come to you. So what am I saying with that? I'm saying consistency. The same thing with Facebook, the same thing with Twitter, the same thing with Telegram. As long as you are being consistent, you will have customers. And believe you me, these people that have so many followers on internet, they didn't start with 1 million or 1,000 customers or 1,000 followers. They grow it. We call it organic growth. Though there are ways you can pay for adverts on Facebook, you can pay for adverts on Twitter. We call this called PPC, pay per click. You can pay for any, if you want an advert. If anybody that clicks it, they will pay you. But meanwhile, it is better to grow organically than to run and go and use your money to do pay per click. I want to suggest that you grow it. How do you grow it? You grow it consistently. Upload your status, upload your products on Facebook. And I tell you, all this Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp is now easy to upload because the same company that owns the TV, you can upload on Instagram and send to WhatsApp and Facebook at the same time. Just one post to send to all of them at the same time. I believe for us that have a business, I believe we will do better from today. When we see our post, how many of us have our guidance program? Or the organizers of the program, do you have their number? They must have reached out to you one way or the other. They reach out to you one way or the other. Let them be seeing your status. Let them be seeing your progress. Irrespective of how minute or how relevant you think it is, it's going a long way. Just like that's something the other time. He said you don't have smartphone, you don't have anything. How will they be able to bring prospective customers to you? These are the new ways to go. Utilizing Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp alone can generate millions of naira. but it comes with consistency. The reason why you have to be consistent is this. If you do it today, me, I'm not online. So if you do it today and I'm not online today, that means I've not seen it. So if you do it tomorrow and I'm online tomorrow and I've seen it, it has registered in my head. If you do it tomorrow and Mr. Lagbaja is not online and you didn't do it the next day, that means the person has not seen it. The reason why we should be consistent, we are registering a picture in people's mind so that when they have need for us, they will call us. That's the reason why we need to be consistent. I would like to tell us some of the advantages of the social media. They say that this social media, let me just say social media, in growing our tomato businesses, our vegetable businesses. I believe tomato is one of the vegetables too. Tomato, onion, the spices and all. One of the advantages is that it connects us to people that we don't even know. It is a linkage. If somebody that I know can talk to somebody that I don't know about me because I have offered them a service before that they are satisfied with. One of the things you must be able to satisfy your customer. I think I said it the other time. Because if my customers have need and I couldn't meet them, that means I have not been able to satisfy their needs. So they will look elsewhere and they are competitors. These are not markets. I believe we know it. It's an open market. Just like I can enter, every other person can enter. So everybody here, everybody in the world can exploit as much as possible. But what differentiates me from others is the ability to be consistent, and people will now be able to refer me from one person to the other. You will say there's no market. Am I correct? They will say there's no market. But actually, don't we have market? They are market, but we are not just available. We are not just available where they are. People have needs. People want to eat vegetables. At a time like this, when vegetable is on the high, tomato is very expensive, pepper is expensive, everything is expensive. Even the 50 naira for green that we used to buy is now 100 naira, if I'm not wrong. I'm correct, right? The price has increased, the volume has reduced. So now, this should be the best opportunity for farmers to utilize every possible means to get to the last consumer. Oga was talking about something about value chain. If you are into any professional job, you should be on LinkedIn with your profile on the top notch. If you are not doing that, you should start doing it. LinkedIn is for professionals. Maybe you are in the media industry, you are in the education industry, or whatever that you are. You should have a LinkedIn account. If you don't have it, please, I beg us, go and open it. It opens us to a whole lot of opportunities. Companies do scouting, and they look for people. If you apply for a job, they will go and look at your LinkedIn profile. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, that might be difficult to choose you as the right candidate because there's no evidence, and they don't have the time to come and say, is it true? Is this person what the person say he is? But people who knows you online will be able to attest to you that okay, this person is actually who said he is. It is better, it places us out there, making us marketable and sellable to those that needed our service. For Instagram is one big marketplace that we cannot fully explore the possibilities. It is as far as you can see. I'm sorry, I want to quote the Bible. God told Abraham, I believe for our Muslim brethren, Ibrahim, God said, as far as your eyes can see, that is how much your children will be. And even as at that time, he doesn't have a son. But he believed it. On this note, I would like to say thank you for listening. Because I don't know if you have any questions and we might ask, but we will not ask in such a few minutes.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Let me introduce myself because I was able to do that the other time. My name is money cannot be enemies of we have access to maybe some important apps for the digital agriculture. And that one, I've said that one. The other one is maybe handouts for this particular program. On those slides, we're able to jot some down, but not everything. So we can always go back to it.
We will have access to the slides. The slides will be available. But this session, the practical session, will not be there. Do you get? But we have access to the slides for the first, second, and the third presentation, what we are meant to talk about. Picture this. Picture this. What does picture this do? Just like August, you see a plant, you snap it. It will tell you what the plant is, the family of the plant, the name of the plant, how the plant looks. It will tell you if the plant has disease or not, and the kind of disease that it has discovered, and how you can control it. Field area. Field area is another app that you can use. It uses the GPS technology to map out areas of farm. You can use it to map out areas of farm. Irrespective, you might not be using tape, whatever. Just say start, whatever it is, and you can walk your farm around. Everywhere you go to, it will measure the distance.
So mi ò wá mọ ọkùnrin bóyá mi mọ̀ bóyá a lè gbé yín wá sí because a wà lọ́sùn a wà ní káàkiri ìmú ní Ifẹ̀ yìí gangan a ní gúrùpù bẹ̀. Tábà lè invite yìí kẹ̀kọ́ wá bá wa dá àwọn èèyàn wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe lè lo smartphone wọn tó lè jẹ́ with the situation of things ní Nàìjíríà sí so ní àbá gbé fóònù ẹ̀ dání nínú yàrá ẹ̀ a rí because láàrin wa láàrin àwọn àkàndá we have like 7 categories. We have spinal cord injury, we have physically challenged, we have visually impaired, we have hearing impaired, we have intellectual disability, aláwọn leprosy, but leprosy ò sábà láàrin wa ní South West níbà. So ẹ wo ní àwọn spinal cord tí wọ́n lè lọ káàkiri but tán bá wà lórí ìjókòó wọ́n lè lọ pọlọ, they can use it. Irú àwọn míì náà jẹ́ kí wọ́n lè lọ káàkiri ara wọn physically challenge ní tèmi ní tí ò lè lọ káàkiri débi tè lè lọ káàkiri so wọ́n lè lo fóònù wọn so gbogbo wa náà gbé fóònù káàkiri àwọn usefulness ẹ̀ so mo ń ràn ìkéré tẹ bá lè tó bá possible pé ká invite ní wá sáàrin wa àmáì.
That will not be a problem. I have my others here. But anywhere you call us, we will go. And it's a lot.
Thank you very much. At least you have sustained marketing yourself now. So, which is one of the reasons why we are called. I believe you have been very happy. And let's give a round of applause. How many have gained one thing or the other here today? Lift up your hands. That's good. I'm happy. If you have gained, it means you have not wasted your time. And that is good. So now we do not, he was saying something, he said, God told Abraham, go out. If you can see, Abi, we want to go to the farm to go and see. Do you understand? Some of these things that you are saying, some people are already doing something in that. If you just hear now, you don't see. It may not really crystallize in our mind. We go back home and be doing the same thing. Okay, so please let us quickly go through the things. Now that you have learned some things, I wasn't really into WhatsApp business, but now that I've had it, I will go and do business. So that I will be earning money. I've been spending my money. Now I want to start earning money. I will be earning money, okay? So let us all, like he said, we will create a community for all of us, so that when you have something, you will not be saying, like we had a project sometimes, and it was about plantain. They put money down, they said, I'm a green plantain, it's an indictment. Meanwhile, there are so many people there who want to buy it. But when we have a community, we will not be having something. So quickly help us explain this. Now we go to the farm and then from the farm we can go home. The carpets are ready, they are waiting for us. Given the certificate now, Mrs. Abdullahi Fulayo. Mr. Abi Michael. Mrs. Ipadimiri. Okay, Mr. Joe, sorry. Okay. Mr. Alara Petosi. Miss Katrina. Mr. Akelabi Akekomi. Mr. Kuleshagu. Mrs. Adeleke to be talking to get ready. Then Mrs. Oyebola should get ready. Mrs. Omotaya. Mrs. Akindele Bose. Mrs. Akindele Bose. Oluwatoyin Adesola. Mrs. Ifeoluwa, Miss Olowokere Praise. Mr. Olowokere Olamide. Mr. Amechi Ibe. Pastor Mrs. Tapere Omotayo. Then Pastor Tapere, Mr. Olaoba Olayinka. Mr. Sakarao Hafiz. Miss Muftawas. Mr. Adesami Oluwole Shiketwe. Mr. Michael Tolulope. Mr. Uche Shiketwe. Mr. Agoeze. Mr. Sunny Gafar. Mrs. Chuku Grace. Then Mrs. Bakari Ololade. So that once we get to the place, they will take us around the farm, then we ask questions, and then we are free.
Leverage on information where to access high quality seeds. They are also able to address some of the constraints that were listed in class. A good number of them listed issues that has to do with pest control, listed issues that has to do with security, and these are what digital principles can address for us. For instance, farmers can come together under the umbrella of vegetable farming, come on a platform, whether WhatsApp platform, come on a Facebook platform or any other platform they so wish, have a platform and they tag themselves vegetable farmers in this locality. At that platform, they can begin to discuss issues, constraints, challenges they are facing. For instance, now we have farmers that can have issues with pests. There are apps. It is at that platform people so there are apps. Just use these apps to snap that plant, put it on the platform, their expert will look at it on that platform and they're able to provide solutions what to do in terms of herbicide, pesticide, fungicide to control the pest. So had it been we have an alternative to digital innovation in Nigeria, we would have explored that. There is no alternative. Agriculture has gotten to the point where we need to bring in innovation and technology to the business of agriculture. That is the only way we can integrate our youth. Our youth will not want to carry hoe and cutlass. Our youth want to go with technology. They want to connect with other farmers in different locations outside their domain, and that is the world we are in now. The world is going digital, and we cannot stay behind as farmers. My advice for vegetable farmers is that they should come under a digital platform. For instance, this is Ife now. We are in a university community. Vegetable farmers in Ife can come under a digital platform. It could be a WhatsApp platform, it could be a Facebook platform, it could be LinkedIn. When they have that platform, now they can bring in extension into their midst. They can bring in agronomists into their midst who can from time to time also advise them on issues that are germane to optimal yield and crop production. My name is Peter Nwatuki. I am post Assistant Director working with the Agricultural and Rural Management Training Institute.
I am Dr. Tony Femi of the Department of Agricultural Extension and Rural Development of Awolowo University.
Yes, sir. You delivered the lecture on digital communication for profitable vegetable markets.
Yeah.
What do you want to bring out of this, sir?
Yeah, digital communication is trying to go into online communication that is versatile beyond the normal Facebook. So going digital is really going online. That will make you to have more visibility by more customers, particularly vegetable farmers. So after producing their vegetable, that they have wider visibility, that in no time, people who need their product and services will be able to contact them immediately, and they take up their goods and they make profits. Like what we have come to do here today is a lifelong learning to sensitize them, to empower them, and to educate them to come up with new knowledge that they can apply to their own vegetable production. And part of the knowledge we have infused in them is that they should have understanding of what digital communication is, what it entails, and the means by which they can key in or leverage into digital technology by coming up with social media as part of them. Part of the social media, you have the WhatsApp, you have the Facebook, you have the TikTok, you have Threads, you have Snapchat. Depending on the one that the participants are versatile with. The younger ones are versatile with TikTok, they are versatile with YouTube, they are versatile with all these other ones that they use frequently. Then the other ones, they are not used to Facebook and WhatsApp that they can easily operate. So with that, if they have, after they produce their vegetable and they make good harvest, they should not be scared of where to sell their products. Just a matter of making a video recording of their vegetable product or taking a snapshot of this product and putting it online and saying that so and so vegetable are available for whosoever is needing it. Those one can contact them through their WhatsApp or phone number, and they immediately they take it up and they make their profits without loss. So that is how digital technology can really help farmers today. My name is Dr. Tony Femi of Government of Agricultural Extension, OAU in Ife.
I'm Abdullahi Fumilayo. I'm representing person with disability in Osun State. In this training, I really gained a lot of things that before we can gather anybody, we have some strategies that we have to follow, like forming. After the forming, in fact, the facilitator really explained it. So I now realized we don't normally follow the strategic plan. That is why when we gather a group, when we want to form a group, we normally have problems. So I learned a lot of things there. In fact, I really learned a lot because we don't really understand that this phone we are handling is a profitable shop for us. So we just carry it up and down without. In fact, some of person with disability always complaining about I didn't have anything to do, not knowing that with this what you have, that this your smartphone, you can do a lot of things without getting out of your house. In fact, my action plan now is to go and re-step down the training for my group, because I'm representing the vulnerable group. I mean the less privileged people. So I will go and step down the training for them because we really need it. Because this is the era of inclusion, and I can see that here in this training they really preach the inclusion. In fact, I really appreciate the whole AU lecturers, the professor, and in fact those people that deem it fit that person with disability should be among the participants. I really appreciate them. I'm Abdullah Fumilayo. I'm representing persons with disability.
My name is Olabaju John. I'm from Ilode side, and I used to plant some vegetables. What I have learned so far from here is to improve our farming product, to grow more in farming, and to improve our vegetables in a way to plant them and other things.
Yes, my name is Badani Sinyat. I'm from Plenary. They taught us how to use digital tools for selling things, how to advertise on social media, and how to use technology through our phones and so on. That's what I thought. So, and I learned so much about it using WhatsApp. So I'm planning to use the WhatsApp so I will meet people through my selling business. I really appreciate them so much for organizing this program to us.
Thank you. My name is Elisha Abuezi. I'm living in Ife. For this program, I really enjoy it. It will help one to advance the more rather than the former format of farmer plantation. And mostly I'm very happy for what they are doing for the youth. Because most of the youth now, they find it difficult of, we say, going to farm. Who is going to farm with cutlass and the other things? But with this now, we'll see that many youth can say that with this internet issue, many people can come in and do many things about farming. And to me, what I have learned now, it also helped me to go more, because I have looking into what to do in my farming. I have expanded it in my mind. I appreciate it, and I thank God for these people that have brought this thing. My prayers that God will support and strengthen them the more. And more youth will have ideas to penetrate into, because this is a future beneficial. Elisha Abu Eze.
My name is Akini Ramos Alai. I'm coming from Ede. I'm a coordinator of Osun Ede Agro Processor. Yes, it's different because the first time, now our father of the old person, we are doing it with cutlass and hoe, but now we are using digital. So we are using phone, internet, Twitter, and WhatsApp to do the farm program. So if you are using your vegetable finish, you want to sell it, you can sell it through to the phone, either WhatsApp or email or Twitter. You market your business and sell it. Thank you for our Oga, Professor Ayanwale. Yes, and the Commonwealth of Canada is here. So thank you for us.
I'm Ifeoluwa Olatosin Jackson, Osun Women Agro Processor. Oshogun. Okay, so basically the what I'm taking home today is about digital marketing. Now I know that you can be right there on your farm and then you are selling your goods. You know, you don't have to go through middlemen or go through the stress of taking your product to the markets. You can be right there on your farm and then you just snap your goods, upload on your social media handles, be it WhatsApp, Facebook or Instagram, and then you connect with the right people and you sell your markets without incurring debts or going through the stress of middlemen. And sometimes middlemen get most of the gain. Yes, so basically I've learned that you shouldn't restrict your social media handles to uploading pictures of families and all that. You can also use it to sell your goods. I didn't pay a dime for the workshop. Actually, they will even be the one to pay us. They will cater for our tea fair. It's such a huge privilege. So I'm using this privilege also to say thank you to Professor Ayanwale and the other institutes that came up, to bring up this great platform, because knowledge is powerful, and it's a rare privilege to gain without paying. Yeah. I'm Ifeoluwa Olatosinjato from Oshogo.